You know what? Just start off with a quick statement. You know, what a ball game. You know, I'm just so impressed with our football team, our kids, you know, our defense. They play their tails off. You know, they're 100 mile an hour. Obviously not happy with some of the penalties we had out there, but it's a physical game, and it's for physical people, and we'll have to look at it on tape. Probably the only disappointing thing was the penalties that we had, and unnecessary roughness. You know, like guys squirming all over the place. I thought that's what game was, unnecessary roughness every play. And that's what we tried to do, was 60 minutes of unnecessary roughness. Just glad they didn't get called every snap. But it was a team win, and it was a heck of a job by our defense. I'm just real proud of them. Questions?
Given the nature of this rivalry and the wins today, do you think your defense was going to have to win this game?
No. I got Kirk Cousins, man, that guy's a machine. I mean, you guys are awful. You guys don't give him enough credit. That guy's a football player. You know how many things are flying at him out there, throwing balls? Kirk Cousins was on fire. That offensive line blocked the heck out of people. And, you know, everybody's just doing their job. And, you know, give them credit on defense and offense. I mean, I don't know what they did offensively. But our kids played their tail off. And you know, every week we come into it and say, hey, if we shut them out, we'll win. And, you know, we almost got close to that. We didn't give them a couple there in the first half and one in the second half. But our kids played good. I don't know if I answered your question or not.
I get it.
And it was 4th and 2 feet, and you had the corner blitz. Did you see anything to indicate a tendency of what they might do?
No, I just like to bring the corner. What the heck? Just bring them. No, I mean, we knew what personnel grouping they were in, and you know, kind of had an idea of what they like to do out of it. And you know, they were what we call green pony, and we thought we'd bring the pony corner and go. You know, just execution.
Last week at Ohio State, again this week, good defensive performances against two teams that have, you know, historically been atop the Big Ten. Does that give you guys confidence being able to do that? One on the road last week and then here at home.
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you get a win, whether it's a home or away against a good football team, I mean, you know, top 10 team, top 11, whatever they are or were, it's obviously fun, and it gives you confidence. Anytime you get through the line of scrimmage, it's gives you confidence. So. Yeah, no doubt about it, we have confidence.
Did you expect to have that much of an advantage along the line of scrimmage? Obviously, your defensive line really took it to their offensive line.
You know what, I don't know. Until I watched the tape, you know, at first drive I felt like we didn't have an advantage, but, you know, you never know coming in. You know, it was, you know, we sat there and tried to say, are they better than Ohio State up front? We thought Ohio State was a darn good offensive line, so they'll probably beat Illinois today if they hadn't already beat them. You know, you never know. But I think we got a good defensive line, and we got a good football team. Any other questions?
The pick six by Isaiah Lewis. Can you describe what call was going on there and the read that Lewis made?
Really can't tell you. But you know, we had a blitz on, and they had run it earlier. And if you went back and rewound, they were on about the 6-yard line, and we did the same blitz, and they lined up at empty. We were late with our backers. You're going to see 2 linebackers. We're just late, and we coached it up all half. They do that again, and if we have that call, don't be late. And Max Bull and I think the Nikos were blitzing the A-gaps, and they weren't late this time. They forced a quick throw, and Isaiah took it to the house.
Pat, what's the personality of that defensive line?
You know, that's something you got to ask them, but you know, Coach Gill does a tremendous job with them, and you know, they just got an attitude right now. I mean, they're an attacking front. You know, they're going to try to get us to jump off side. We knew they had to do something to try to slow us down off of what, you know, Ohio State did a week ago, so we knew we can't attack them like that. Something's going to happen. So they got us for a couple offside penalties, but we told our kids on the sideline, hey, listen, that ain't going to slow us down. You know, 5 yards, and they, you know, I yell at them, say, what are you doing jumping off sides? And what do? They come off the ball slowly the next down. They ain't going to get you off sides every down. So, you know, they got an attack philosophy, and we're going to go get people.
You had 5 personal fouls. That's bad at the time. Does that have a residual impact later on, where, like, you know, a guy may have his head on a swivel? I mean,
yeah, I mean, you know, I think so. I mean, I think, you know, if I'm a quarterback, I'm going, wait a second, what's coming at me? Especially after last week. But, you know, we'll go look at those. I mean, we don't want 15 yards. We don't want to, you know, we don't want to hurt anybody. You know, feel bad that, you know, he was laying on the ground at the end there, and I didn't see it. I was looking downfield, and I don't know if it was late, but everybody tells me it was not late. But we don't need those 15 yards, and that's probably the most disappointing thing. Is we're a classy, disciplined football team, and we haven't done that all year. So I don't know if they were just trying to protect the quarterback. You know, thought he was making an ab today or something. I don't know. And, you know, but our kids played hard, and that's what we wanted. Aggressive fouls aren't bad. If it's real late, then I'm going to be mad.
Pat, it seems like when there's a national conversation about defense, LSU and Alabama come up and you guys don't get talked about much. Do you think you're getting your due or not?
I don't care. I just want to win on Saturday. That's all that matters. You know, all that, defense stuff, stats, you guys know how I feel about stats. It doesn't matter. That win right there, that's the most important thing. And it really doesn't matter. At the end of the year, we'll find out where we are, and that's our job.
Yes, for Pat. Thanks, Pat.
Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.